Donald Trump.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists.
Yeah, that Donald Trump.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Has a legion of supporters.
The best chance we have to give our babies a better life is to elect Donald Trump president of the United States.
Like OnlyFans' Amber Rose.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America.
Former wrestler Hulk Hogan.
Hogan is heard on the tape, which was recorded in 2006, talking about his daughter Brooke, who he accused of sleeping with an African American. I mean, I am a racist to a point. But then when it comes to nice people and whatever, then says, I mean, I'd rather, if she was going to I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot worth $100 million, like a basketball player. Guess we're all a little racist.
Yeah, that Hulk Hogan. And more. But believe it or not, one guy thinks he didn't make a respective Hall of Fame because...
And I've always said... You're the first one to have this, this groundbreaking surgery. You also won 288 games. And maybe this is not a question for you, but for the people that vote on such things, why are you not in the Hall of Fame? I mean, you're such a big part of baseball history.
Maybe because I voted for Donald Trump.
You think that's it?
I probably.
Let's pause here. That man is... a legend, okay? I know we throw around legend a lot, but he is. His name is Tommy John. Now, context always, certainly key. Donald John Trump ran for president in 2016, which he won over Hillary Clinton. He ran again in 2020 when he lost to Joe Biden and is running in 2024 against Kamala Harris. This is quite obvious, duh. But remember these dates, if you can, for me. So even Fox News would print the factual information that the former Major League Baseball pitcher intentionally left out or just simply forgot altogether. Tommy John was on the writers' ballot from 1995 to 2009. Donald Trump did not run for president until 2016. So, with this information, they are certainly going to correct him in the interview, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. If I knew and I could do something, I would do it, but I can't. And, it's Tommy John surgery.
Of course not. That's obviously the key to him getting in, though. Now, it should be noted, John got another 4 shots at making it to the Hall through the Veterans Committee in 2011, 2014, 2018, and 2020. The latter 2 years were when Donald Trump became president, of course. He needed 75% of the vote. He topped out at 31.7% of the electorate in 2009, his final year on the ballot. Let me be clear about this, okay? Does Tommy John really believe that old baseball players and old media who cover a predominantly conservative sport left him off because he voted and expressed support for Donald Trump? No chance. We're talking about baseball, man. I'm pulling my inner Allen out. We're talking about baseball. Baseball. And he's saying that he didn't get in because he supports Donald Trump. Get out of here, man. Come on. That's insane. That is insane. I mean, what are we enabling here? You know what I would follow up with? I would follow up with just that. Baseball is a conservative sport. What do you mean? And then if he were to say, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, name names. Tell me who you think, and, you know, we'll try to get in touch with them. Because it's just a lie. It's a blatant lie. From NJ.com. Let's give him his flowers, though. I'm serious. As a sports media member, as a fanatic of the industry and of sports, he is deserving in a different way. He pitched for 26 seasons, 7 of which were with the New York Yankees. He had 288 wins, 231 losses, a really solid 3.34 earned run average, almost 2,500 strikeouts, and he made 4 All-Star teams. But in reality, it is, you know, Tommy John surgery. He needs Tommy John that will carry his reputation quite literally forever. It would revolutionize baseball medicine with the elbow ligament repair procedure that is named after him, wrote NJ.com. He was predicted to have a 1% chance to ever pitch again in Major League Baseball. He would go under the knife in 1974 when he was with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He came back in 76 and he made history. He is deserving in that way, on that front, because it was a revolutionary procedure that we had not seen before. And this was, you know, injuries have taken the careers of so many great athletes. And yet when we had this, it opened up the door for those injured players who could not previously come back. But I must say this. I am getting very, very tired of certain athletes in their respective sports getting big mad about an outcome and jumping to the conclusion that it is because they support him. We now have Tommy John stating factually inaccurate information about his Hall of Fame eligibility and why he didn't get in, even though he was on the ballot prior to Donald Trump being president. And then we also have a guy like Colby Covington, a pivoting Trump supporter, who many within the UFC have said he sold out. He has admitted to selling out on Candace Owens' show. He knew that he was going to get dropped by the UFC. He turned full MAGA heel, showed how much of a racist he could be by going after Brazilian people, by going after black people, by calling protesters terrorists, and intentionally talking about Donald Trump at every single turn. And it helped him. It gave him longevity in the UFC. And yet when he lost what was a clear loss, what did he do? He blamed it on his support for the former president. I'm sorry. In the Ultimate Fighting Championship, you think you didn't get a decision in that sport because you support him? Are you kidding me? The UFC serves as a propaganda arm for the Trump team. Dana White goes and dines with Donald Trump all the time. He has spoken at the RNC twice. But yeah. Can't happen. He might have actually spoken 3 times at this point. And then the other is Ryan Garcia. He was found to have cheated against Devin Haney. And he wrecked Devin Haney in that fight. But it turns out he might have had some substances that were banned in his body. And he blamed all of this that came out not on himself, not on his team. He blamed it on his support for Donald Trump. It's getting tiresome. It is getting very, very tiresome. Have some integrity. All of you. But it's easier to just go this route. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.